Hello everybody, it's Daniel Play 6 here. We are back with more Skyrim. We are still continuing on with the Thieves Guild quest line, so let's get to it.
Yeah, Carlia, do you have Gallus's journal? A problem? No, he's written all of the... No, the court... Word of warning. Calselmo is a fierce guardian of his research. Getting the information won't be easy. Besides, sadly, we never had the I'm only hoping whatever means... In the time before man, they were... Like the Altmer? The Nords went... The Falmer... This betrayal made them what they are now. Yes, I suppose you're right. Forgive me. I've lost several close friends to the Falmer, and it tends to If you wish to learn more about them, you're welcome. He was a dear... I suppose that risk... He was quite clear that he felt more... I was about to... I was astounded, and in turn it led to a conversation. Who would have imagined it would lead to such a strong friendship? Calselmo is stubborn as a mule. Be careful when you speak to it.
What was that?
Look, I'm very... Then you were well informed. I'm calling it Calselmo. Preposterous. You must be mad to think I'd allow anyone... I've already provided you a key to the museum. You should consider it an honor. If you are... I'm sorry, but that's as far as my generosity extends.
What a race. There must be a dozen men. Yeah. Calselmo called in his entire expedition team. Said he needed every man he could get to research. Lots of nasty holes in the reach, and Blancliff Cave is one of them. A filthy hard-rated nest, northeast of here. You see those warriors from Hammerfell? They've got good. Use them both for your weapon. Good.
Sir, are you serious? You heard me, Captain. Our work must not be disturbed. Kill any intruders on sight. Call for backup if you need it. But let no one through. heard something.
All right. If there is a thief, he won't leave this tower alive. But shouldn't we inform Master Calselmo?
I'll deal with my uncle. Just go. Scour this place from top to bottom.
The mages don't let us go into college. They said it's not safe. Aster says his pa says the college makes lots of bad things happen.
I sup... A rubbing, eh? I understand. Now, let me take a good look at this. Over here, please. This is intriguing, but highly disturbing. It appears that Gallus had suspicions about Mercer Frey's allegiance to the guild for months. Gallus had begun to uncover what he calls an unduly lavish lifestyle replete with spending vast amounts of gold on personal pleasures.
Does the journal say where this wealth came from?
Yes, Gallus seems certain that Mercer had been removing funds from the guild's treasury without anyone's knowledge.
Anything else, Enther? Anything about the Nightingales?
Yes, here it is. The last few pages seem to describe the failure of the Nightingales, although it doesn't go into great detail. Gallus also repeatedly mentions his strong belief that Mercer desecrated something known as the Twilight Sepulchre.
Shadows preserve us. So it's true.
I'm not familiar with the Twilight Sepulchre. What is it? What's Mercer Frey done?
I'm sorry, Enther. I can't say. All that matters is we deliver your translation to the guild immediately. Farewell, Enther. Words can't express.
It's all right, Carlia. You don't have to say a word. Listen, all I want is the truth to be revealed to the guild. They respected Carlia, and she deserves better. Do whatever you can, and I'd consider it a personal favor. If you ever... I've been known to handle items of questionable interest from time to time, and I'll see what I can do. If you have further need of me, you can
We
find
must
me in
hasten
the
to
column.
Riften before Mercer can do any more damage to the guild. You've come this far. So, the Twilight Sepulchre is the temple to Nocturnal. It's what everything that... Now it seems Mercer's broken his... I felt the same way when... I think given time you'll understand what I mean. As a Nightingale, I know the guild doesn't do much to foster... I'll make for Rift. In the meantime, if the guild isn't willing to listen to reason,
Something else?
you might have to.
The mages don't let us go into college. They said it's not safe in there.
glad you're here. I think some of these people are beginning to suspect who I am. Are you ready to face the guild? Keep your eyes open. I'm not sure what to expect when we enter the cistern.
Well, everyone's wrong. Now why don't you just shut up about it?
Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble.
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't look like much to me.
You better have a damn good reason to be here with that murderer.
Please, lower your weapons so we can speak. I have proof that you've all been misled.
No tricks, Carlia, or I'll cut you down where you stand. Now what's this so-called proof you speak of?
I have Dallas's journal. I think you'll find its contents disturbing.
Let me see. No, it can't be. This can't be true. I've known Mercer too long.
It's true, Brynjolf. Every word. Mercer's been stealing from the guild for years, right under your noses.
There's only one way to find out if what the lass says is true. Delvin, I'll need you to open the vault.
Wait just a blessed moment, Bryn. What's in that book? What did it say?
It says Mercer's been stealing from a vault for years. Gallus was looking into it before he was murdered.
How could Mercer open up a vault that needs 2 keys? It's impossible. Could he pick his way in?
That door has the best puzzle locks money can buy. There's no way it can be picked open.
You didn't need to.
What's she on about?
Use your key on the vault, Delvin. We'll open it up and find out the truth.
I've used my key, but the vault's still locked up tighter than a drum. Now use yours.
It's gone. Everything's gone. Get in here, all of you.
The gold, the jewels, it's all gone.
That son of a bitch. I'll kill him.
Vex, put it away, right now. We can't afford to lose our heads. We need to calm down and focus.
Do what he says, Vex. This ain't helping right now.
Fine. We do it your way. For now.
Delvin, Vex, watch the flagon. If you see Mercer, come tell me right away.
Looking for work.
Look, before I help you track Mercer down, I need to know what you learned from Carlia. I mean, everything. Trying to make Mercer look bad in front of Maven, eh? Clever lass. Was there anything else? What? Nightingales? But I always assumed they were just a tale. A way to keep the young footpads in line. Was there anything else she told you? I feared that was the case. From that last entry in Gallus's diary, it looks like he was getting close to exposing Mercer to the guild. Anything else? Then I have an important task for you. I need you to break into Mercer's home and search for anything that could tell us where he's gone. Aye, he never stays there. Just be careful, lad. This is the last place in Skyrim I'd ever want to send you. Just find a way in, get the information and leave. Better question would be, what did he leave? Mercer took everything. Before Mercer took museums, keeps, I don't have... Without 2 keys, it's impossible to open. I have a key. Delvin has a key. Yeah, I bet I know your guy. Good question. I've only said if you can get past his trained watchdog. No. I'd wager a well-placed shot at the... Huh, that'd be Vald. A real piece of work, that one. Mercer, talk to Vex. She used to know him very well, if you catch my meaning. Careful at Mercer's place.
I don't want to lose anyone else to that madness.
Stabbed in the bank. It's like a dog rubber.
If I see Frey, I'll pluck his eyes from his skull with my bare hands. That pig. Oh, I have info on him. Vald? The only thing Vald understands. Sure, but he'll ask for your best bet. Of course, you could just run him through and take what you need off his corpse. I could care less. While you're in there, help yourself to anything in Frey's manner. I would.
But then I'm waiting for you.
I hope he turns up soon. He needs to answer for his betrayal.
I dare Mercer to come back here. He sets one foot in the cistern and I'll cut it off.
I presume you're bothering Vald? Why would you want to help that idiot? He owes me a steep debt. A few years, Vald was tasked with getting the wizards. If you can locate the quill and return it to me, something Vald was... I had Vald, the idiot got... He's too Vald said his... Perhaps you should start at the docks and work your way out towards the quill. I'm sure you can understand. Fortunately. So if you're getting any ideas about selling it to someone else or keeping it, you'll find it would hold little value. I believe we're done.
You have some nerve coming back here after what you... I met her in Blackmark. I already have the gold band. Here. I want you to accept this as payment for your sacrifice. And well, we both thank you. Just get out of here.
So good to see you again. Hoist the flag and then celebrate with me.
Volwolf, it's always a pleasure. When you're standing downwind of me.
Sorry, what was that?
Nothing, Volwolf. Cheers.
So,
Aha, a fellow Nord.
my offer.
trust
sorry,
you're bringing
I've
the
no
fight to the
I
Empire?
presume you're bothering. Really? Well, give this document to Vald. It frees him from the
Shoot.
debt, but I never want to see him in
Blackbriar or
Riften
not,
again.
Say that again, and so help me, you're gonna need more than your mother to protect you from me.
This is Mercer Frey's place, and he don't like visitors. Now go away. Of mine? What is it? I can't believe it. Never mind, I don't care. I'm just glad I don't got to work for Maven anymore. Here, you did me a favor. I guess I owe you one.
What was that?
Is someone there?
We've scoured the town and I've spoken to every contact we have left. No sign of Mercer. Shore's beat if he gets his hands on them. Agreed. I've spoken quickly. We have no time to lose.
Until next we meet, lad.
Hope this deal goes through. Putting quite a bit of point on the line. The last setup fell through. I don't understand. They were shooting me, I swear. Just better hope this one isn't another waste of my coin.
Not now, lad. Carlia said it was important.
Brynjolf,
Yes?
time has come to decide Mercer's fate. Until a new guildmaster is chosen, the decision falls to you.
Aye, lass. And I've come to a decision.
Mercer Frey tried to kill both of you. He betrayed the guild, murdered Gallus, and made us question our future. He needs to die.
You have to be very careful, Brynjolf. Mercer is a nightingale, an agent of Nocturnal.
And it's all true. Everything I heard in the stories. The Nightingales, their allegiance to Nocturnal, and the Twilight Sepulchre.
Yes. That's why we need to prepare ourselves and meet Mercer on equal footing. Just outside of Riften, beyond the southeast gate is a small path cut up the mountainside. At the end of that path is a clearing, and an old standing stone. I'd ask you both to meet me there. I'm glad you're here. We've come to seek the edge we need. If you'll follow me, I'll try to explain on the way. From the moment perhaps I'd always intended Mercer's fate to ultimately be... It's my hope that you will, yes. It's just ahead. Please, keep following.
So this is Nightingale Hall. I heard about this place when I joined the guild, but I never believed it existed.
The assumption that the Nightingales were just concealed on purpose. Without divert attention from our true nature. That's why I can almost hear you around the fire.
I'm trying to understand why I'm here, lass. I'm no priest, and I'm certainly not religious. Why pick me?
You're the first of the uninitiated to set foot inside in over a century. Now, if you'll both proceed to the armory to don your Nightingale armor, we can begin the oath.
I think we should trust the lass and take the deal.
You appear hesitant to stay longer. What's troubling you?
Time's wasting, and Mercer's still out there. Let's get this show on the road. Okay, lass. We've got these get-ups on. Now what?
Beyond this gate is the first step in becoming a nightingale.
Whoa there, lass. I appreciate the armor, but becoming a nightingale? That was never discussed.
To hold any hope of defeating Mercer, we must have Nocturnal at our backs. If she's to accept you as one of her own, an arrangement must be struck.
What sort of arrangement? I need to know the terms.
The terms are quite simple, Brynjolf. Nocturnal will allow you to become a nightingale and use your abilities for whatever you wish. And in return, both in life and in death, you must serve as a guardian of the Twilight Sepulchre.
Aye, there's always a catch. But at this point, I suppose there isn't much to lose. If it means the end of Mercer Frey, you can count me in.
What about you? Are you ready to transact the oath with Nocturnal? Good. After I open the gate, please stand on the western circle. We'll speak when the oath is complete. I call upon you, Lady Nocturnal, Queen of Murk, and Empress of Shadow. Hear my voice.
Ah, Carlia. I was wondering when I'd hear from you again. Lose something, did we?
My lady, I've come before you to throw myself upon your mercy, and to accept responsibility for my failure.
You're already mine, Carlia. Your terms were struck long ago. What could you possibly offer me now?
I have two others that wish to transact the oath, to serve you both in life and in death.
You surprise me, Carlia. This offer is definitely weighted in my favor.
My appetite for Mercer's demise exceeds my craving for wealth and grace.
Revenge. How interesting. Very well. The conditions are acceptable. You may proceed.
Lady Nocturnal, we accept your terms. We dedicate ourselves to you as both your avengers and your sentinels. We will honor our agreement in this life and the next until the conditions have been met.
Very well. I name your initiates Nightingale, and I restore your status to the same, Carlisle. And in the future, I'd suggest you refrain from disappointing me again.
Now that you've transacted the oath, it's time to reveal the final piece of the puzzle to you. Mercer's true crime. Mercer was able to unlock the Guild's vault without 2 keys because of... By doing this, he... Well, yes. All of... Once you realize the key can access... Although it would benefit the Guild more than you can imagine, in the end it would... If the key isn't... As time passed, our luck would diminish to the point of... Very true. In our line, before we depart, Brynjolf has some business to discuss. I suggest you listen to him.
Listen, lad. There's one last piece of business we need to settle before we go after Mercer. The leadership of the Guild. Listen, lad. There's one last piece of business we need to settle before we go after Mercer. The leadership of the Guild. Carlisle, thanks to you. As a result,
I've been at this. I'm good at what... I've never been one to lead. Never desired it, never cared. Look, everyone in the Guild admires what you've done.
And now they know Mercer never genuinely cared about the Guild. He lacked the loyalty you obviously possess. I can't think of anyone better. Well, we have a bit of an errand to run before your coronation, so don't get sentimental on me now. Then it's decided. Until then, we have quite the task ahead. I've been poring over the plans you brought us, and I'm convinced the eyes of the Falmer are in the Dwarven ruins at Erkenthand. Carlia and I will meet you there. Prepare yourself, lad. This will be a fight to remember. Aye, Mercer Old Delvin kept calling it a curse, and we all laughed at him. Looks like the joke's on us.
Until next we meet, lad.
I can take you.
Son of a... That's all you got. That's the best you can do. That's the best. You won't leave Skyrim alive. You're nothing. Do your worst.
Mercer's been here. I hope we aren't too late. Brynjolf and we have to catch up to him before... We should tread carefully. I wouldn't be surprised if he's left behind a few surprises for us. We have to get the key back.
It's Mercer. Look, down there.
I'm on it, lass.
Damn it, there's no way through.
He's toying with us. He wants us to follow.
Aye, lass, and we'll be ready for him.
Let's keep moving. Like we can take the low road or the high road across this chamber. Your choice.
My blade thirsts for your blood. That's why I'm the best. With the painful end. My blade thirsts for your blood. Fight like a child.
Yeah, I didn't even see that trap. I'm gonna die.
That's what happens when you cross the guild. Crime is one thing, murder is another.
Okay, you know what? Guys? I'm gonna switch it to Novus, cause no, man. I only switch it to Legendary whenever I face Mercer. think this is where we face Mercer now.
He's close. I'm certain of it. We must prepare ourselves. He's here, and he hasn't seen us yet. Brynjolf, watch the door.
Aye, lass. Nothing's getting by me.
Climb down that ledge. See if you can...
Carlia, when will you learn you can't get the drop on me? When Brynjolf brought you before me, I could feel a sudden shift in the wind. And at that moment, I knew it would end with one of us at the end of a blade. What? Nocturnal does. Then it appears the shadows shroud. Our actions have always been one. It's clear you'll never. Instead, you've chosen to fall over your own foolish code. Then the die is cast, and once again my blade will taste Nightingale blood. Carlia, I'll deal with you after I rid myself.
I can't stop myself.
Damn you, Mercer. Fight it, Brynjolf. He's taken control of you.
I'm sorry, lass. I can't.
That's the best you can do.
Skeleton key and the eye, and let's get out of here.
No luck there, lass. Something must have fallen on the other side of the door. Because it isn't moving.
We have to find another way out of here before the place fills with water.
Sorry, lad. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
I can't believe it's over.
Important things to do.
25 years in exile, and just like that, it's done. All that remains is to ensure the safe return of the skeleton key. I'm afraid it's... When the only way to bring it back, it wasn't created. As a consequence, Brynjolf is... And I'm afraid you'll have to face the end of... Take this with... I've had this bow almost my entire life, and it's never let me down. I hope it brings you the same luck.
Sorry, lad. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
I don't recognize you, but I sense that you're one of us. Who are you? The last of the Nightingale. We were betrayed. Perhaps if I had been more vigilant. I haven't... How do you know of me? The key! And Mercer Frey? Then, I owe you a great deal, Nightingale. You've done the guild. My only regret is that you... Carlia? I feared she'd befall. Nothing would... From the moment I arrived here, the sepulchre... When Mercer stole... Whatever damage has been caused can only be corrected by following... The Ebonmere... Yeah, but Nocturne... Think about a pick... Our access to the... Precisely. The only possible help I've come across are the remains of some poor fellow who is trying to follow in your footsteps. Perhaps his journal can help? Good luck.
been a number of years since I've set foot on your world. Or perhaps it's been moments. One tends to lose track. So, once again, the key has been stolen, and a champion returns it to the sepulchre. Now that the Ebonmere has been restored, you stand before me awaiting your accolades. A pat on your head, a kiss on your cheek. What you fail to realize is your actions were expected and represent nothing more than the fulfillment of your agreement. Don't mistake my tone for displeasure. After all, you've obediently performed your duties to the letter. But we both know this has little to do with honor and oaths and loyalty. It's about the reward, the prize. Fear not. You'll have your trinkets, your desire for power, your hunger for wealth. I bid you to drink deeply from the Ebonmere mortal, for this is where the agent of Nocturnal is born. The oath has been struck, the die has been cast, and your fate awaits you in the Everglow. Farewell, Nightingale. See to it the key stays this time, won't you?
I'm glad you were able to bring the... Oh, and think of... I assure you. The crescent moon represents the... This is... If you ever feel the... Be warned that once you've... Now, you're... The guild... I only hope that this isn't an ending. Why, perhaps... There are pockets... We may be nightingales, but in our hearts we're still thieves. And we're damn good at what we do. Choose your path, and your journey will be complete.
Carlisle?
Gallus! I feared I would never see you again. I was afraid you'd become like the others.
If it were not for the actions of this nightingale, your fears would have come true. He honors us all.
What will you do now, my love?
Nocturnal calls me to the Everglow. My contract has been fulfilled.
Will I ever see you again?
When your debt to Nocturnal has been paid, we'll embrace once again.
Farewell, Gallus. Eyes open. Walk with the shadows.
Goodbye, Carlisle.
Yes, Nightingale? Gallus is a... Now his spirit become... No. This is the greatest honor and... Absolute. It's believed. That's why the Ebonmere needed to be reopened. Without it, there's no way Nocturnal was able to allow them through. Farewell. Eyes open, and walk with the shadows.
It's good to see you in one piece, lad. I just wanted to give you a proper thank you for everything you've done. The guild is back on its feet again, and on its way to a prosperous future. What's become of the skeleton key?
That's it then. But enough of that. I'll be down here if you're still... Either way, it's been a pleasure, my friend. Here's to the future of the guild. May it last another 1,000 years.
Okay guys, so that's the whole Thieves Guild quest line. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.